Hello and a very warm welcome to Taipei City, the latest stop on the 2018 HSBC BWF World Tour. Magnificent temples here, some fabulous night markets as well. It's a terrific venue. This is the first of 2 days of live coverage of the Chinese Taipei Open from the Taipei Arena, and it is semi-final day and a big crowd building, as you can see, to enjoy the action. 6 matches live coming up. Here's how all our tournaments break down by category, 27 of them in total, and this is a Super 300 tournament, one of 11 throughout the year. Everything building towards the grand final in Guangzhou before Christmas. Here's where we've been and where we're going. We've been to the States and California, all around the Far East. We've got European stops ahead in Denmark and France. And as mentioned, everything culminating in those World Tour finals in China in the middle of December. Here's how the women's singles rankings currently stand. Only the top 8 will qualify for Guangzhou. Taiwan Yin we'll see later on today, and she's in pole position to get there, currently lying 3rd in those rankings. So here's what's coming up today, starting with the women's singles. Lena KJAERSFELDT against YIP Pui Yin, the latter aiming for a first final in 5 years. Then you'll see the mixed doubles 3rd seeds, Chen and Peck, against the home hopes Yang and Wu. The star attractions up next. World number 1, Taiwan Yin, a huge favourite here, and a massive favourite too to take down Sonia Chen. Then we switch to the men with local shuttler Jiao Tianchen, fresh from his winning career, against the unseeded Li Zijian. Men's doubles action to follow, with top seeds Chen and Wang targeting their 2nd title of the season. And our finale is the other men's singles semi, an intriguing Euro-Asian battle between Jorgensen and Takashita. Well, here's how the women's singles draw has panned out since the quarter-final stage. That top semi-final we'll see later, but we're kicking off with the bottom semi, Lena KJAERSFELDT against YIP Pui Yin of Hong Kong. You can see that both came through relatively comfortably in their quarterfinals yesterday. Obviously, these are 2 of the local broadcasters, local presenters, speaking to those in Chinese Taipei, and here come the players. Lena KJAERSFELDT first up. Actually seeded 3 in this tournament, Lena. And behind her, YIP Pui Yin from Hong Kong. Umpires are on court, as you can see. So we'll go through the handshakes and the coin toss. 1-1 on the head-to-head, as you can see. YIP actually won the last meeting, though that was 2 years ago. And no question that KJAERSFELDT's improved as a player since then. So there's YIP. And we can give you a little bit more detail about both these players. Ranked 3, as I mentioned, KJAERSFELDT. She's been as high as 20. That was a couple of years ago. Up down to 28 now. Go way back. She won a bronze at the Junior World Champs in doubles way back in 2010. European Games champion, 2015 in Baku. And earlier this year in Spain, she got to the semis of the European Championships, won a bronze there. And she had a really big win in 2015 at the Scottish Open too. So 6 titles in total, and she has yet to drop a game, as you can see. they're all pretty quick time too, especially that second round match against Lin. So let's have a look at Yip, who's 31 now. That 8th ranking was way back 7 years ago. Double Olympian, actually got to the quarterfinals in London in 2012, which was the best ever showing by a Hong Kong player at the Olympics. She won the Malaysia Masters way back in 2010, trying to get to her first final in 5 years, and there you can see how she's made it to the last 4. Bit of a stretch in the second round, but other than that, pretty straightforward.